Welcome back to my trip from Japan to Korea. In the first video I got a lift from Yamasan to Lake Suba, but now I'm on my own. I have to cycle across the mountains to the west coast. So join me on that trip. I just had to get off the bike. I was so exhausted from going uphill. So it's steep out here in the Japanese mountains, but also very beautiful. Goodbye Lake Suba. Japan has got a lot of convenience stores. They are an absolute lifesaver on the bicycle here. You get a cool drink, you can have a meal, onigiris, all this the Japanese stuff. So it's fantastic. And now I'm gonna get myself a cold drink. Rain kicked in, so I took shelter here. Hopefully it will stop. While I'm taking shelter, I just show you a toilet here, which is amazing. Here, just an ordinary toilet. You get all the modern electronic things, the bum wash, front, back, and then different levels of strength. Then the toilet seat is heated as well. It's nice and warm. Soft close. And then here, big and small flush. So this is just an ordinary toilet, and it's always super clean. Every day at 5 o'clock they are testing the emergency alarms. Still working here. Still raining a little bit, and I would like to have some shelter tonight. There is a Michiyoneki coming up, which is one of the roadside stations here in Japan, and sometimes there are good places to sleep. So in this park here, and I think I struck gold. I don't even need to set up my tent. There is sort of a shelter with some area where I can sleep. So I broke luck and found a beer machine, a beer vending machine. How good is that? Now I can get myself an evening drink. Back at my shelter, and they lit up the wooden bridge, which is really nice now. Beautiful. So I set up the tent now, and I see you in the morning. I'm so lucky to have a shelter tonight. It's pouring. Good morning from the Kisa Valley. I slept quite well. I only put up the inner tent because I'm sheltered here anyway. This shelter protected me from the elements last night, so really grateful. I'm packed up again here, and nice views onto a wooden bridge. So let's go over there. There's a coffee vending machine and have a coffee. And let's get rid of the cans first. More people recycling their stuff here. 140 yen, which is €1. I go for the Emerald Mountain Blend. Here we go. Nice cup of coffee here now. This is where I stayed last night. Some scary tunnel coming up. Access is a bit limited, but I think there's a pavement. My breakfast today is a pot of seafood noodles. Looks good. Heading to Takayama. So steep. Going through the tunnel is very, very scary. There's a break of cars now, otherwise you can hear them roaring on, and it's so loud. Tonight I ended up on one of these Japanese roadside stops, and the toilet is here, but the shop is closed, and I might be able to camp behind the building. I think that will do here. Just set it up here on the decking, as there's rain forecasted as well. The tent is set up, and it just started thundering. Good timing. Good morning from the Michi-no-ake here. I'm trying to get some food now. To do some noodles. Oh, but it looks like from 11 onwards, so it's too early for it. Back on the road to Takayama. And another tunnel. I have never seen a rice field before I came to Japan. And now they're everywhere, beautifully golden in color. Climbing again, surrounded by mountains who are like 2,800 and up to 3,000 meters high. Looks like a late breakfast in Family Mart. My breakfast from the convenience store, less than €5. I reached Takayama now. Let's check this out. I booked myself into Hotel Wing International. Let's see what it's like.
Today's floor, 3 floor.
Okay, 3 or 4.
So room key, elevator, so room door touch.
Okay.
So breakfast ticket. So tomorrow 7 a.m. open.
Okay.
So 1 floor, public bath. Okay. Open 3 p.m.
So let's check out what the room is like. Nice and tight, small, but bathroom. Very compact as well. Looks all very clean and modern. I like it. For €50, including breakfast, I can't complain. What is the view? On to West Japan. Anyone can ring this gong with your wish for peace. Why don't you ring the gong? Go ahead. Just hit the gong near the Takayama city office and with a wish for peace. World peace. People get changed here and then it goes into the hot spring area with a pool. First you get washed and then you go into the hot pool, which is super hot and you can't stand it for long. We ordered another plate of food and it's some fried tofu. Good morning from Hotel Wing. There's a nice buffet breakfast, which I chose a few Japanese things: rice, miso soup. They give you coffee, and the clever thing is they give you a little ticket to reserve your table, and when you're finished you just turn it around and it shows them you're done. How good is that? There's a quick flyover over the buffet. All sorts of things and everything well marked in English as well. Chicken, rice, mackerel here, and then a local chicken specialty, and the rice cooker, more sprinkles, and miso soup. Leaving Takayama fully fed with a buffet breakfast and clean for a change. Rice harvest still by hand. Cut it up and then hang it up to dry. This was another climb, Odori Pass, 22 degrees. I'm crazy, I must love it so much to go through this punishment of climbs, steep climbs. Exhausted again. But now downhill. A lot of concrete is used for the infrastructure here in Japan. The motorway network is unbelievable. Here in the middle of the mountains, massive expressways going through. The good thing is I'm on just an ordinary road and most people are going on the expressway, so nice and quiet cycling. This thatched house is part of a prehistoric settlement. Let's have a look inside. Ow! Knocked my head there. There's a fireplace. Everything wired together. This is the biggest water wheel I've ever seen. Huge. It pumps up water to higher ground. In Japan, a lot of people still wear face masks. And one thing I don't understand is why people on their own, in their car, don't take the mask off. So, please explain. It's that time of night again. I'm cruising to find a place to sleep. I already found a supermarket, which was the most important thing to get here because I'm out of food. So got a supermarket, just a place to sleep now. It's not a great spot here, but at least I've got free light. It was so dark everywhere else. So. My second breakfast for today to get some strength. Heading to Ono. Yesterday I had a 20 kilometers downhill, but now I think it's 20 kilometers up again. Why am I doing it? Why am I doing it again and again? The good thing in the mountain is you get the nice views, and today is a lovely day. So that makes and here goes another massive infrastructure project, a tunnel, and I can smell the freshly poured concrete. Konnichiwa. The day is coming to an end. A few more things to do. Finding food, finding water, and a place to sleep. Just basic things, but very important. Just cooling here at a small waterfall. It was so hot today. I just popped into the supermarket where I microwaved myself up a ready meal. And it's a huge breaded chicken schnitzel or something. No. I arrived in central Ono and there are quite a few fresh water springs. So I need to fill up water anyway, but... Oh, there's a toilet, maybe we can fill up water. There's a nice water tap here. It's cold. Ono is a very pretty place. The sun is setting now. Up there's the castle. So I think I will try to find a sento and get washed, and I might camp up here somewhere. I found a sento, which is a public bathhouse. So let's go in. It's a bit daunting. Shows off. Another person must be here. And then all the clothes storage. And then it's in here. Let's go in. I had a very thorough wash now, and now I'm drying off with a fan a bit. The whole thing cost you €3 here, 450 yen. I really like Ono. It's got a very relaxed feel. There's loads of historic buildings, also a castle, and yeah, absolutely lovely. No tourists. I like it with only Japanese people. So I better go back to my tent, which I've set up in the park. So good night. Good morning from Ono. I was woken up by some ladies who walked along this stretch here for their morning exercise. So better pack up now. They said Ohio designers, but I don't think they were very impressed. Anyway, let's get packed up and cycling out of town. Picked up a sushi roll for breakfast at a convenience store, and with a coffee it came to €3. I like tunnels with a nice big shoulder, very safe to cycle. The noise is deafening in here, very intimidating. Cycling through Fukui, I stopped at a supermarket for lunch and had some delicious noodles, really delicious. The sushi range in there was absolutely unbelievable. So much choice and really reasonable in price, and it looks beautiful, all freshly prepared. So today I probably will hit the coast, hit the west coast. So another few kilometers, let's go. Cycling is pretty safe here in Japan. Even if there's no designated cycle paths, there's always a pavement where you can cycle, and here's even a hard shoulder which would be quite safe, but sometimes it's more relaxing on the pavement. After crossing all these mountains now, I reached the west coast of Japan. It is nice to see the sea here. I will continue now all the way along the west coast of Japan until I hit the ferry port to Busan, to Korea, to South Korea. So this is the end of the video. So thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one.